Welcome to Wolves Weekly. I'm Barrett Henderson, Director of Media Relations here at Western Oregon University. Joined once again this week by head coach Arn Ferguson of Wolves football. Coach, it's been a while, but glad to have you back.
It's real nice to be back, especially after a good spring ball.
And we will get into that spring. We got a whole lot to talk about. First things first, I don't want the coach's PC answer here. What do you got here in the summer plans? You going out on the beach, getting a little tan?
No, I need to, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. So, no, we have camp coming on the 20th. High school kids are coming in. Coaches, some of them opportunity to take a little bit of time off, spend some time with their family before we get going. We have a golf tournament coming up in July 25th. And then our kids report August 12th, and we're excited to get going, and especially with the schedule playing Portland State right off the bat.
Yeah, that'll be September 6th there at Portland State, the season opener. And August 12th is going to come quick. But, Coach, let's talk a little bit about first those camps that are coming up and how some teams can get involved in that.
With our high school camps, I mean, we're very fortunate to have a facility that has great field space. We are going to redo our game field because that's going to be off limits a little bit. But we have tons of space here, and then it's really nice because we do teach technique half the day, then half the day is competition, and then we always work on our big guys developing the weight room, and also extra movement drills for them that also are skill guys. We call it Skelly 7-on-7. So it's a full day, and it goes through Friday to Monday, and when kids are done with it, they're tired, the coaches are tired. It's really a good weekend of football.
You guys just wrapped up your spring schedule. And first things first, how did that kids clinic go? I know that you had a great turnout up there.
Yeah, we're fortunate to have a community that does support Western Oregon. Also have a 10-year-old that was there also. He had to leave halfway through it to go to a baseball game along with some of his peers. But the
so
community,
he chose baseball over your camp?
Yes, he did. He's playing.
Wow.
It's competition.
Okay.
So with our clinic, we had anywhere from 3rd graders to 8th graders, males, females. And our players and Coach Gonzalez did a phenomenal job. Our players are high-fiving. It was just a really fun event to be at and see our players develop and really take ownership and be positive role models to our young kids.
Spring schedule as a whole wrapped up there with the annual spring game, the red and white game. How about first thing, how did that game play out for you guys?
First of all, our quarterback, in this league, your quarterback determines your success in most games that we play. Ryan Bergman, along with Trey, and our other two, three quarterbacks are doing a nice job. Our receiver consistency wasn't quite there. We need to develop those, and obviously Tyrell running track. We didn't have that big play receiver that we'll have next year. But see him developing his speed and track is going to be a really nice addition. We know he's fast, but to see him do things in our conference track in the 1, 2, and 400, really going to help him going on to the next level and help us next year. O-line, good development there. Josh Manning's moved to the O-line position, and he's done a nice job of filling in with Coach Tapps, which is an extremely hard person to lose. He's at Sac State now, and doing a really good job for them. Then our D-line and linebackers, good progress there. We're working on hiring a person, but it wasn't until a week before spring ball that we hired Kimo Vanelhoffen. So we're kind of getting better, but not as detailed as we'd like. And our secondary with Matt Overland has done a really nice job of developing the amount of players that we think can contribute.
Now, Coach, you mentioned Tyrell Williams, your wide receiver. Just won the GNAC Conference 200 title, and now he's on his way to nationals. So yeah, as you mentioned, he's having a great off season. They're out on the track. So let's go ahead and talk about the new addition to your coaching staff. Talk a little bit about Kimo and just how you guys got to know each other.
Kimo applied for a position that's open, and phenomenal resume, phenomenal experience, Super Bowl ring. But really, with the interview process, his amount of knowledge of not just D-line, but how to teach skills and develop techniques and linebacker play with leverage and secondary play, of how that all matches. We really think that he's going to help our whole program develop.
Kimo, first question for you. I need to know how you say your last name. That way, from here on out, it's on me if I get it wrong.
It's Von Oelhoffen. Oelhoffen. A little simpler than it looks. It looks a little tricky.
Oelhoffen. Okay. Well, For right now, I'm going to go with Chemo and just stick with that. But Chemo, tons of NFL experience listed right there. 15 years. You were a Pro Bowl alternate, Super Bowl champion. Talk a little bit about that NFL experience that you've had and D1 experience in college and how that'll contribute here to the Wolves football program.
I think mostly I was fortunate to have some great mentors, coaches that taught me the core characteristics of the individual, core team values, things that I think are a great start to developing a great student, great citizen. Along with that came some great technique and skill development. I've been watching Western Oregon and coach with some great defenses. Really want to put that to use, really apply that knowledge and give back as much as I can. Yeah.
And Chemo, you have kind of an interesting past there. You didn't even play high school football in Hawaii, but that's going to be a great recruiting chance here for Western Oregon football. And talk a little bit about that and what you can bring as far as recruiting to the islands of Hawaii.
Yeah, I grew up on a small island of Molokai. One high school, didn't have we weren't fortunate to have a football team. Competed in volleyball and basketball. There are quite a bit of smaller schools like that, which have some great athletes, some good genes in some of those areas. So hopefully I could take advantage of some of those recruiting skills for Western Oregon.
And Chemo, last question for you. What kind of intrigued you to the Western Oregon football program and the coaching staff?
I talked a little bit about the defenses, the great defenses that coaches had around here. Coach competes every year for a championship. Couple that with the type of coaches and players we have here. Kids at this level, they play for the right reasons. Coaches do great things for them, not just on the football field and off. With those qualities and the ability to compete, I hope I can contribute for us to compete for a national or a championship every year.
Well, Chemo, we appreciate you coming by, and this won't be the last time we have you, but next time we want you to bring in that Super Bowl ring with you.
All right, thank you.
Well, Coach, as always, we appreciate you stopping by along with Chemo, and we wish you the best here in the offseason.
Well, thank you.
That'll do it for this week.